Hi everyone, thank you for tuning into my very first video log and brand new Facebook page. To be honest, I'm still a bit green and out of my comfort zone here. I'm going to tell you about the journey that I've been traveling to come to where I am today. And for many years, I actually thought I should write a book about my life. In fact, a lot of people told me whenever they heard my story that I should write a book. And I even tried, and even today I still have Word documents on my computer with just a few sentences leading to absolutely nothing. I just never felt comfortable writing about those negatives. Not only did I feel that my story was more like a soap opera than a touching story, but something in me has changed. And in the process, a desire was born not to write about those things, the happenings of life, loss, deceit, hurt, ego. Instead, I feel that I should tell the story about how I transmuted all those hurtful and negative things in my past into the miraculous reality that is my life today. So here I am. In 2007, I watched the movie The Secret over and over again, and in a very big way, it helped me to lose some weight. I never thought in my life that I was good enough to accomplish anything. Through it, I have learned that it is possible, and I did accomplish a very drastic weight loss then, in a very small window of time. However, my curiosity was stimulated, and I felt that there is definitely more to this life than what meets the eye. Later in 2007, I had a very traumatic experience when my boyfriend suddenly passed away, and I felt extremely helpless. Still searching and making a lot of mistakes, I bought the book by Dr. Wayne Dyer, The Power of Intention, in 2008. While reading it, I had a situation at work where my boss early one morning told me in front of all my colleagues that I should stop having dreams for myself, ambition, and that I should stop searching for my destiny, because that was my destiny, that job. Something in me boiled over like a volcano. And the timing of reading The Power of Intention could not have been better. I had a mystical experience while reading the book, which gave me a glimpse into my future. And I resigned the job. Life still happened, and another turning point came in 2010 when I got out of yet another disastrous relationship. And at that point, I realized that I never really learned to love myself. I've always been that person in all relationships who never stopped giving. I thought that I could win people's attention and affection by always giving. And in the process, I was self-sacrificing. However, if you even looked at my children sideways, I would have chased you out of my life like a roaring lion because I really love them. So it dawned on me that I have never protected myself like that. I have never really loved myself to truly stand up for me. I lived in a constant spirit of turn the other cheek. And I was always bending backwards for family, friends, and colleagues. I always ended up being hurt. And in all honesty, many of those hurts were in my perception of it from a very bad self-esteem. I felt like I had dysfunctional relationships on all levels, but most importantly, with myself. This launched me into my search for self-love, and I met some amazing mentors who started me in the right direction, and I will be forever grateful. I had some pretty amazing things that started happening in my life. But the most, I can describe my journey as being lukewarm with a touch of knowledge that there is something more out there, and dipping my toes a little bit in the life of metaphysics and spirituality. In 2012, I have learned the law of attraction firsthand. When I finally started to get balance in my life and started to say no to things, however not perfect by a long shot, I made a list of what my true love should be like. And I started to say affirmations every night before going to bed. And before I knew it, I had this new best friend in my life. Oh my gosh, he added so much. And he turned out to be my true twin soul. Everything on my list. Fast track to 2017, now in the best, most loving relationship ever. Physically, I had this constant fatigue and I couldn't explain it. I couldn't understand, I couldn't get rid of it. But I was diagnosed with breast cancer. This took my breath away. I never thought that it could happen to positive little old me. I always thought that I could control my destiny. Suddenly, nothing was certain anymore. I experienced anxiety and I was too scared to go to sleep. It did get better, but for the most part, 2017 was a blur. I came out of it with very little damage, physically, and a very positive prognosis. But it has changed my life. It became a huge spiritual experience. And I'm planning to share more details about that as I move forward. Today, I am living in a state of gratitude every second of my day, because the worst thing that could happen to me became the best thing in my life. I lack the true words to describe my emotions, and the best I can do is to say that without it, I do not think I would be where I am, spiritually and emotionally. Even though my transformation was not instantly, and I do not believe that it is finished yet, I can honestly say that I have made quantum leaps in the process. My third of 4 surgeries was in January of 2018, after which my husband took me on an amazing trip. And when we returned home, it was a few weeks before my 50th birthday, and I suddenly felt lost. I felt almost depressed, as deep inside me I had this burning desire to live to the fullest of my personal potential every day, and I was not. I felt as if I was floating and that I had no purpose. I wanted to go to bed every night knowing that today I did my very best in everything, and this was obviously missing from my life. So I started to plan a huge 50th birthday party, and for the next 2 months that kept me very busy. Then the party ended, and I was back again at that place where I felt so unfulfilled. One morning I saw an ad on Facebook by Natalie Litwell for her program, The Ultimate Success Masterclass. It's a 12-week program that helps you go inside yourself and set personal goals for yourself. I immediately signed up. It spoke to me, and I have learned profound lessons, absolutely phenomenal in my life. One thing I know that was my success in it was driven by this burning desire. A desire so strong to master this life and to truly live my full potential. That became my goal, but something inside me was unlocked. For the first time in my life, I dared to dream my ultimate dream. I even dared to share what my dream is. I was always too scared, and I dared to verbalize it. I dared to make a mind movie about it, and I dared to take action towards it. I even dared to do daily meditations for a while, and my theme was, I am enough. Then I took an even bigger leap of faith, and I enrolled in an amazing certification program where I am now certified to teach everything that I have learned. Now it is my time to share with you. My ultimate dream is to help people. My ultimate dream is to teach all these lessons that I have learned through 50 years to people with the knowing that all those things that I went through in my life was for a definite purpose. I can honestly write that book. It will not be a short story with trials and tribulations. It will be a thick book of one thing after the other. But it has changed. Most importantly, those things never defined me. Nothing bad that ever happened to me became me. However, it shaped me and it made me love me. It gave me strength, faith, and my personality. And if I can just give a little bit of hope to a few people today, I would have reached a goal. I salute life, I salute hope, and I salute the possibility for all of us to live a life of peace, inner peace that has a ripple effect on everybody who comes into our energy field. Today, I want to ask you one big favor. Whenever you pass a person, it does not matter where or when, smile. It costs nothing, and it radiates positive energy to you as well as the person receiving it.